recently that we are pretty much, I think because it's a difficult ingredient and product to explain, and because I brought this ingredient over, originally now, over 20 years ago. No one else in the U.S. had this ingredient here, the key ingredient in this product, diosmin, over 20 years ago. And because we started so long ago, and because we've stayed in touch with all the clinical studies and the research, it's a product that I've been told that no one in the United States comes close to our volume in terms of this product. And again, it's one of those products that's almost perfectly reviewed. I think what is it, 4.5?
4.6.
4.6 stars. Again, that would be probably pushing 95% positive reviews.
It is actually. Hey, real quickly, because I know time is of the essence. We don't have a lot of time. If you stand a lot, if you sit a lot, if your feet, if your legs feel like they're heavy or they're moving even when you're not. I mean, we all know it's not a cure or treatment for anything. However, you read those reviews and they read like a love letter for those of us out there who love it, and I do. I don't think I could do this job because we stand on our feet for hours on end if I weren't taking this product. So the 30 to 60, the 180 and the 360, and one thing real quickly about that, since you are taking it every day, and boy oh boy, just speaking from my own experience, it is especially a feel the difference product. Most of us do go for that 360. Now, of course, whatever your budget will allow, he also is doing nice savings on those try me sizes as well. Remember, free shipping, special pricing, not only that, but you're getting that 30-day money-back guarantee. So many reasons to shop for this, especially because when I said it's a feel the difference product, it is a feel the difference product very quickly after you start taking this. There are so many of us out there. In fact, that's why Andrew said I encourage you to read those reviews. When I say it reads like a love letter, people who weren't playing with their grandkids, people who weren't golfing, I mean, people who really were challenged even in their retail, in their occupation, just because we forget how hard our legs and how hard those veins work.
And the veins in our legs are among the most challenged tissues in our body. And basically our heart works very hard. It's pumping blood down to the largest musculature in our body, which is our lower extremities. And how does that blood get back? Gravity wants to keep it there. And how does our body get it back? Basically by pushing more blood behind it, which tends to enlarge and inflate those tissues over the course of our lifetime. And what's interesting about the key ingredient diosmin here, that I would say probably 95% of the diosmin in the world. The U.S. is a tiny market for that, and we are the majority of the market in the U.S.
Oh, wow.
We are the substantial majority of the market in the U.S. But there's probably 20 times the market worldwide in Europe, in Asia, and that market is with pharma, with pharmaceutical companies and prescribed by doctors, not because it's a drug. They position the ingredient differently in Europe and position differently in Asia because it's a natural ingredient. But it just gives you a sense of how serious the clinical science is. The research on these ingredients is as far as it's unparalleled. I would say the research on this ingredient is in many cases exceeds the research that we would find compelling in terms of a pharmaceutical. This isn't a drug or medicine, but just to speak in terms of the validation, the proof, and the science, that you're talking about ingredients, and certainly the reviews on this product being almost perfect, and we're talking about not a few dozen perfect reviews, but thousands of reviews. That's the kind of validation combined with the science that should have you feeling that if you look down at your legs, and the tissues are more enlarged than they used to be, that they don't look the way they used to when you were younger, the blood vessels are more enlarged, that your feet, ankles, and calves are swollen, whatever it might be, those tissues, you can make a difference. And you can make a difference with a simple supplement. It doesn't need to be a drug to make a difference. It could be a natural ingredient that provides natural benefits. And that's what, if you read the reviews, that's what you'll find with this product.
It really is. And I have to say for myself, and certainly you can read those reviews as well. When I said earlier, I'm not so sure I would be able to do this job without this product. And you do read reviews like that, especially if you work in retail, if you work in a hair salon, if you're a mail carrier. I mean, those of us who rely on our legs and feet, if you're standing on long hours, for your job. However, conversely, the other aspect of that is also true. A lot of us, a sedentary lifestyle. If you're sitting at a computer, if you're sitting in traffic, if you're sitting at a desk. And a lot of us know that feeling where your legs just want to keep feet moving, where they feel heavy. And, you know, like Andrew said, even the appearance. That's the reason you don't wear hosiery, at least I hope not, but I can see the fashion war wounds, as I like to say. It's like, oh, well, I can see the line from pantyhose.
I don't typically wear hosiery.
See, now I really aged myself. Who even says hosiery anymore? I know. Hosiery.
Okay.
Sorry.
But I was going to read a quote from the science and then a few reviews. And then there was one more product. Just wanted to talk about our Friendly Flora product quickly before we start our Today Special.
Yeah.
But if we're looking at, this is from a medical journal called International Angiology, which is basically a medical journal talking about circulation. And it's talking about the key ingredient here, diosmin with hesperidin. The efficacy, the effectiveness, was clearly demonstrated with a rapid improvement of functional signs in the first months, being maintained till the end of the study. A 30-day money-back guarantee is ample time to see. You'll see the benefits generally in a matter of days or a week or two.
True.
The reduction of ankle and calf circumferences, meaning the legs are smaller, is probably linked to a decrease in plasma filtration through capillary walls. That's less seepage, less leakage, and just less swelling. This fact confirms the positive role of diosmin with hesperidin on tissue microcirculation. And just a couple of reviews quickly. Wow, what a wonderful product. I've suffered from swelling and discomfort in my legs and feet every day since and before I had my knees and hips replaced. That's very common. A knee surgery, a hip surgery, circulation never quite recovers. This product really works for me. It has taken away that creepy feeling and leg jerking at night too. Many of us have restless legs that just seem to have a life of their own. I ran out, waited for a couple of weeks to test it, and back came all my problems, so I ordered the big size. The first time I took it, I was working in the garden, came in and sat down, and it was about an hour later I noticed my legs were not experiencing any discomfort.
Yeah.
I will not be without it again.
For sure.
Cannot be without pure miracle, pure genius product. Andrew, I adore you for being such a brilliant man. Very nice. And taking care of us and making us feel better just when we think there may be no hope. I get leg cramps, tightness, and discomfort, and this totally helps relieve all that. I'm just speechless and in complete awe of how this works. Thank you from Lily in Ohio. One last one. Incredible. This product had to be reviewed. I really would not believe it if I didn't experience the incredible effect it had on my life. After many doctor visits and treatment for leg discomfort over a 9-month period with no relief or change of any type, I decided to just give this a try. Here is the important issue. Within 1 week, I had minimal discomfort, and within 3 weeks, no discomfort.
Wow.
Thanks, Andrew, so much.
Wow.
I have my life back. Wow, I have goosebumps.
Yeah, see what I mean? The reviews read like a love letter. I mean, they really do. So, boy, it's almost time for that Today's Special.
Yes, so we covered a lot of ground here. I'll try to talk about circulation vein again before we go away.
Okay, perfect.
On Monday.
Oh, good. I was hoping we'd still have time for